Hey up everybody, Betty's back again, yet again. Right, today, hoisin, pork and noodles. I'm using up some leftover veg that we had to go into it. Basically, it's going to be a stir fry, but a nice, quick and easy one as per usual. So I'll show the ingredients and we'll get cracking. Right, so we have some lean pork mince here. There's 500 grams there of lean pork mince. You want about 180 grams of egg noodles. If you can use the dried ones if you want to. I've got these packet ones just for convenience really. You want about 150 grams of shredded cabbage, one yellow pepper, that's a small one, sliced. You can add another red pepper in there if you wanted to. I'm just using one. You want about 80 grams of the Mons 2, the mangy tout. I've got 2 spring onions sliced up, and we also have some vegetable oil there. That's the oil I will be using for that. So for the sauce, okay, get to the sauce bit. So we're going to want 4, excuse me, I'm not very organised here this morning, 4 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of, if you can see that there, the tomato puree, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, and 2 cloves of garlic there, crushed. So like I say, it's a nice, quick, simple one. It's a stir fry, so we'll get on with it. Right, so I've got a tablespoon, about a tablespoon, I wouldn't, maybe a bit less than, of the oil in my wok. That's heated up nicely. There's also one ingredient there I forgot to add to the list. This is just courgette. There was about a third of a courgette left in the fridge. I've just finally diced it up. You can use lots of different vegetables in here, just use what you like. This is what we had, so that's what's going in. So the first thing to go in is going to be our ground pork. That's going in. So turn it up to a medium high-ish heat, and we're going to basically cook that and brown it off. I know it's a spoon and I've got a meat masher thing, but this is the first thing that comes to hand. This is probably going to take a good 4 or 5 minutes, so I'll come back when this is done. Yeah, before I do, I've mixed all the sauce ingredients together in a bowl. So that was 4 tablespoons of hoisin, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste or puree, a teaspoon of grated ginger, and 2 cloves of garlic, crushed or finely diced. So that is the sauce. So I'll come back when this is done. Well, that took a bit longer than expected. Can you guess why? Because of the water content in here. So I think I've just about got it now. So you're supposed to fry this off until it's lightly golden. It's not quite there yet, but I'm going to add in the veggies now. So I'm going to go in with my peppers, my chopped up courgette. Like I said, you can use all sorts of vegetables in here. Anything you want in, bean sprouts, anything. And my cabbage is going in. This is just a sweetheart cabbage. I've only used about 5 leaves or so off the front of it, so got that to use up, maybe have it for Sunday. So we're going to now continue cooking this until the veggies are cooked, basically, until the pork has browned off quite nicely. So this is a reasonably healthy-ish sort of dish, this. Just keep at it, you know what it's like with a stir fry. Man's not over keen on crunchy peppers, so tend to try and cook the peppers as well as I can. If not, she just picks them out and I eat them. I can eat them raw myself personally. I quite like raw peppers. It's starting to go nice. The cabbage, you see, going a nice vibrant green. So we'll keep going with that for a few minutes and I'll come back to you. I forgot me mangy too. So quite a big handful of those are going in. Save a few for another dish. You don't really want them all in there. So I've reverted back to course. The last video I didn't forget anything. This time you know what I'm like. When they're right there on the bench right next to me as well, you know. Right, so I'll continue cooking those for a few more minutes. Right, that's coming along nicely now. So I'm going with my egg noodles. There is quite a lot of noodles here. There's more than what it said, but this will do us for a couple of meals. There's 4 portions out of this, easy. So I'm going to just try and work this, break it up. Obviously if you're using dried egg noodles you'd have to cook them, the packet instructions first separately and have them ready, but these are just all ready to go. That's why I chose them. Just makes my life a little bit easier. And let's keep going with this. Really you want this meat, this pork, to be browning off a little bit. That's coming along nicely. I've got it on a medium high, quite medium high-ish heat, so it should all cook through quite nicely. Just going to crank it up just a little bit more, just to get these veggies cooked properly. And that's the beauty of a stir fry. Right, so I'm just going to cook them out for a couple of minutes and I'll come back to you. Right, so that has had now a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go in with the sauce now, just to coat and bring everything together. So let's just give this a go. Make sure you get it all out. Don't really want to waste any of it. Now, so we just want to combine this all together now. Wow, instant smell there, the garlic, the ginger. Wowzers. Oh God, I wish you had smell-o-vision. That does really smell nice. That sauce hitting the pan has really made that dish come to life. I'm just going to cook that for about a minute, just so the sauce gets well incorporated into there. So it's not a saucy sort of a stir fry, as you can see. If you wanted it to be a bit more looser, you could add a little bit of water in there with that sauce, a little bit more water, but I think that's quite alright for us. You don't want it too wet. Well, that's looking rather good to me. So I think that's just about done. That is my hoisin pork with noodles and veg. So I'm going to serve it up and it's triple tea time. So there it is in my bowl, and the last thing is just to sprinkle a few spring onions over the top. So there we have it. Hoisin pork with noodles. Taste testing time. Right, fork, got my weapon. Let's dig into this beauty. Let's see what it's like. There's no easy way of doing this, but I'm going to go for the swirl with the noodles. See if I can get everything on there. That sauce is nice. Garlicky. Taste the ginger in there. The pork is well cooked, that's nice. You've got the crunch of the vegetables there. It's all there. Perfect, healthy dish. Quick and easy. Thing of the stir fries is, once you've got your prep done, you just point it all together. I love it, and it just tastes sensational. That tastes really nice. I'm gonna have one more before I finish. Banging, absolutely banging. So if you like the look of that, please give it a big thumbs up. Much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really would help us. And thanks as always, everybody who comments, everybody who gives us recipe ideas. Just keep them all coming. We really appreciate it. So I'm going to leave that one there for now, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye.